Alright, I'm gonna be going over how to pack a bug out bag for a survival shit. It's a fancy scenario. Alright, first I'm gonna start with my medical bag. I have 3 tourniquets plus that one's a 5 on there. I got nausea medications, emergency bandage, and some gauze on there. I'm gonna add some pain meds to it. And put this final tourniquet in. It's not good to keep your tourniquet in the plastic if you truly have to rely on that one tourniquet as a fast to get that tourniquet out fast as an immediate action medicine. But I've keeping that one in just so it's sterile, so maybe after a fact. This would be the first tourniquet I put on is right here. Alright, so now that's packed, let's start packing the bag. First things first, I'm going to put in is some magazines. Mainly because hopefully I should be carrying a chest rig and have magazines on me. These are just extra refill if I'm able to get to an area where I can. And then I have this wet bag. If I was more purposing this, or if I was taking this out in the field and not interchanging things very often, I would have most things in a wet bag or in a garbage or a Ziploc bag. But for right now, just the wet bag stays right there. I have my medical bag up near the top, so if I need to get in, one tourniquet's not enough. I need some pain meds or gauze. It's a simple zipper, and my medical bag's right there. Even though it's in the deepest pockets, it's still pretty easy access. Alright, so I got some more random room here. I'm going to add this Cobra hood for concealment. If I was in a situation where I needed to hide or cover, or maybe do a recon of an area to see if it's safe or whatever, I keep that there. This is a go bag if I was being in a situation where I needed to get out and go fast and people were tracking me and I did have to shit. Wouldn't want to leave it out there for signs of trace. Would like to move all that, so that's the reason why I have that. I mean, I don't know why I have that. Honestly, I don't know where I picked that up. I went into training events, but that's why I keep it in the bag. Just some extra cloths. Multiple uses for these: cleaning wounds and dressing wounds, maybe starting fires, just random things a cloth can be used for. Alright, so that's going to be it for this pocket. I have some paracord to fit a lot more in here. Not trying to overload it. Trying to keep things pretty simple. Let's see if I can get this zipped up one-handed. Might have to do some cuts. Alright, so I got it all zipped up. Still plenty of room. Not bulging at the seams. That's how I like it, especially I'm just compiling about a bunch of stuff I have lying around. Not actually doing a true scenario-based bug out bag pack. Just trying to do some organization and set things aside just in case. So next up in the order of priority is going to be food. Got this cold over MRE. Food is at the lowest of priority in a true survival bug out situation. So that's why that's the furthest in, hardest to reach. Would only come in a time and a pause or wherever. So that's where that is. Now I got pockets up here. I can add this cold over card. I wouldn't need it, I just have it. And so that could add the knife sharpener, knife as well, fillet knife, be used for all sorts of different things. Got plenty of room down there to start sticking these extra chem lights. Put the chem lights all down there. Get these more drifted towards the side. A screwdriver. I'll punch my MRE down on this side. Actually, how'd I have that? I just had it in like that. screwdriver in. Extra paracord I can shove in here. Yeah, let's do the matches. Matches aren't exactly something I need immediately. They can be more towards the middle. Water is going to be going on top. I could, put tape and other stuff, but I'm using, these extra knives and stuff. And so that's why all this stuff, whatever, which would be good to have, tape, more medicine, sanitation, forceps. All this would be good, and what I would want to add, you know what, flashlight needs to be more towards that back. I'm not going to pack any extra batteries or anything, so that's what I have for this. Put the water in. And this one's ready to be zipped up as well. Close it. This one's not bulging at the seams either. There's plenty of room. It would be bulging at the seams if I put the cap down, at least in this corner. I prefer, to not put extra wear on the bag by doing that. And it's still plenty sturdy. These zippers are pretty good. And if I did need quick access to the water, I can do that without digging in the bag. Realistically though, this 2-quart works fine right here. Realistically, I would use an Nalgene and I would just molly this to the side here. That's how I'd run it. But just like with this other stuff, I'm using that in my training quite frequent, so I can't have that just set aside in this bug out bag. That's just going to be, sitting either in a corner of my room underneath the bed or underneath the seats in my car. Alright, let's go to this admin pouch right here. So, paper, if I needed that to write down any notes or whatever, good to have. Hand warmers go in next. Always good to have hand warmers. Extra knife, the Gerber for cutting equipment, and it's got the glass breaker on there. Just a random thing I have lying around, so figured to pack it in. Face paint for camouflage and concealment. Bug nets. Bugs are terrible. Definitely want bug nets on you, especially if it was a scenario where I needed to be all camoed up in the Cobra hood and hiding, trying to conceal myself. Wouldn't want to give myself away fighting with the bugs, so the bug net's good. Lighters, I forgot to put this lighter in this one. There's a little there. Lighter and chapstick. Chapstick's good, not just to have for chapping your lips. This one's beeswax, but they're all wax normally, so good for starting fires. You could do a little bit of waterproofing with it. Typically, chapstick's a good thing to have. This ain't really all that useful. I just had it packed in there just cause. I forgot to stick that back in that pouch. I use this. This technically would be good to have in an admin pouch. I can fit it in this pouch down here, or depending on, I could clip it to the molly, but I don't know if I'm quite gonna put this in a bag yet. So, all right, let me just zip up this admin pouch real fast. All right. So now down to this. This one I would say is about the easiest to access pouch, even though I have stuff dangling from it. It's a big, easy pouch that's right there at the edge. So that's why I'm gonna have a neck gaiter for, concealment of identity, keeping bugs off you, maybe sun. Even this one's a lightweight one, but even for warmth, have that in there. Beanie for warmth, leaves all your heat through the head for the most part. Just having a beanie makes you a lot warmer. Balaclava for the same exact reasons as other ones. This one's for warmth, keeping the bugs off you. Sun probably wouldn't be for sun, as black would attract the sun. but concealment of identity and everything, balaclava works great for that. Gloves, I don't think I need to explain why you need gloves. Well, not need gloves, but why gloves is a good thing to have. Contact gloves, though, right here, if it was in a colder environment, good to have, capability of putting on some warmer gloves, especially if I wasn't having it in a pack, especially if I wasn't expecting to be out for long. I probably wouldn't have gloves. And last but not least, I have a boonie cap. Again, keeps the sun off you, bugs, helps you conceal, well, for one, conceal your identity, but also camouflage. You can put stuff in there, but I have that Cobra hood, it flips up anyways, keeps the rain and everything out. So I'm gonna zip this up and do a quick little final thoughts. All right, so one thing I forgot, trash bags. It's good to have all around for waterproofing stuff. You can make shelters out of these. Trash bags are useful and durable, good at keeping your stuff dry. Have that in this pocket here if I don't have my gear already in trash bags. The easy access, it starts raining, I can pull out this trash bag and cover these trash bags and cover the entire ruck if I needed to. Alright, so final thoughts. It's still pretty lightweight bag. It's small, even though there's water, everything in there. It's nice and organized between all the compartments. I know what's in each. You got your nice poncho down. Well, not nice. This is terrible camo pattern. It's just good for building shelter and keeping rain and weather off you. Maybe making a makeshift bivvy or a tent to stay warm. But unfortunately, it's that camo pattern is not going to do too much concealment, so ain't going to get concealment out of that. But good to have a tarp. It don't take up much room, especially since I can attach it to the bottom of the roof like that. Like I said, I'm probably going to take this flashlight off it whenever I use it, but have this here. It's just clipped to the molly, but I do have it clipped to the carabiner if it did fall out. A tourniquet. Flags are important when you're working with other people, especially in a situation where everybody's freaking out, not knowing what. Having a flag on, it can be a very good option. But if you were running from people, unfortunately, big red, white, and blue is going to give yourself away. It might behoove you to take it off. I'm going to keep it on for now. Bug spray, if I wasn't using this, it'd be in there. The bugs up here are terrible. I'd rather fight people than the bugs. I said, have the water there. If I wasn't using this in field exercises, would have a source of time in there, extra source of time. Headlamp, again, I'm using this, but headlamp would also be in there, as well as the extra batteries. But anyways, that's it. Hopefully this video is better than my other video, but still just a pretty simple bug out salt pack. There's plenty more I can add. There's plenty of useful stuff in here as well, but if you have any recommendations, critiques, or anything, it would be gladly appreciated. I'm starting to get into prepping and this shit hits fan scenarios and stuff. Starting to, what's it called? It started to become a hobby. I want to slowly get into it. I don't have the funds, to really buy and prep all I need, especially since I have a lot of stuff for the Army issued gear. Granted, I have to turn a lot of that in, but this is just extra gear I had to start getting my foot in the door and just start the hobby of prepping. So appreciate y'all watching the video to the end. I don't know if there'll be a next time, but hopefully I will pump out some more videos around this topic. I would appreciate being able to do that, but we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching.